As an audiologist at Bluegrass Hearing Clinic, I often get asked, how do I care for my hearing aids? Much like your car needs maintenance to be in good condition, you also need to routinely clean your hearing aids. My first tip for hearing aid care would be to make sure that the piece that goes inside of your ear is clean. So every time you take the hearing aid out of your ear, it is good to look at your earpiece. If you see any wax or oils built up on the earpiece, you can take a clean cloth and wipe the earpiece off. Or you can also take your hearing aid brush or even a toothbrush and brush off the top of that earpiece to remove any wax or oils that's built up on there. If the earpiece gets wax inside of it, it can get trapped into a filter that is underneath the hearing aid. In order to remove that filter, you also have to remove the earpiece. The first thing you'll do is pull that earpiece off of the hearing aid. There is a little white filter underneath it. If you take one of your wax filter sticks, you have an empty side, and then you also have a new filter on the other side. If you take your empty side, you can push straight down into the filter, pull it out, spin your stick around, and then stick the new filter back into that same spot. After you use your filter, you can take your earpiece, push the earpiece back on to the hearing aid, and your hearing aid will be good to go. My most important tip for hearing aid care would be to visit your audiologist every 6 months for a deep cleaning appointment. When you have a deep cleaning appointment, your audiologist is able to take the hearing aids, put them in a dehumidifier like our Redux we have at Bluegrass Hearing Clinic. It will drag out any moisture that builds up in the hearing aids like sweat, humidity, rain. And when that moisture builds up in the hearing aids, it can often keep the microphones from amplifying sound. So we're able to get all of that moisture out. We also have a vacuum where we can vacuum out debris and dust that settles down into the microphones with wear. Get all of that out to make sure the microphones can amplify as much sound as possible so you're able to hear at your best. If you haven't had your hearing aids cleaned in a while, or if you're having trouble cleaning them at home, feel free to call us at Bluegrass Hearing Clinic and we will be happy to schedule you an appointment for a deep cleaning.